All right. So hold on. About to share this joint. Yeah. Y'all live on YouTube, so damn, this is the Robert. Come on now. Somebody TV loud as shit though. That joint chopping.
Hold on, it might be mine. Let me turn that shit on.
This joint y'all like fucking up. Let me see something real quick. This joint y'all like fucking up. Let me see something real quick. Damn, this joint right. Hold on. Let me see. Maybe because I'm screen sharing this.
What's that? That's a recording?
Oh, you see it?
Yeah, I see it.
That's the
I see me.
Yeah, see that joint. Oh, let me see something. Let me see something. Should look. Oh, so this joint is straight though. Alright. This joint is straight. Alright, so this joint straight on YouTube. Let me get the alright, let's see. Let's go back to the screen share. Oh, that shit kicked out. Dang. Stole that shit. Fuck, I'm kicking my shit out, man. Matter of fact, Chris, see if you could do it.
Who, me?
No, I think because I'm streaming from YouTube. Let me. But nah, but basically, like the nigga Trey
The
and shit,
Clippers
they got a
won
lot
too, son. Summers.
of
Uh,
allegations on Trey Songz and shit.
I think the
They got a
Clippers
lot of
won.
allegations.
like, like, yeah, I see you got your one, but you talking about like not totally like R. Kelly, but something like it.
It's almost like R. Kelly like shit. Like, yeah. Like,
Let me see.
see if you can pull that joint of yours. Surviving Trey Songz. It tell you the story. It tell you all the allegations. Well, Kiki Palmer started that shit.
Yeah, no, I know. With that
You
little
remember that
video
shit?
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She started that bullshit, and that's what got that shit ball rolling. That shit crazy. That shit crazy, baby.
Push these modern machines. It said you disabled it. I can't share screen or something.
The fuck? Hold on, let me see. Oh, I put one at a time. Oh, let me see. Oh, no. You still should be able to do it because I'm not doing it. Oh, okay, I got you. I got you. I try now. Oh, Shawty says she baked turkey wings. I don't even know who the fuck that is. See this? See by my status said she made turkey wings. I love her though. For even making them jokes.
Why? Cause she making turkey wings, nigga.
Yeah, for even making them jokes.
Stupid shit.
Damn, everybody fighting on the bench. Damn, y'all niggas fighting too.
Oh yeah, I seen that too. But see, the difference is they was just pushing and shoving. He threw a punch at them.
Oh, his shit sound too on your jump.
You gotta share the sign because if you don't, we ain't gonna be able to hear nothing.
How you do that?
Before before you hit like man, you probably gotta get out of it. Before you hit share, you put it at the bottom. At the bottom left. It says share sound.
Scum of the
Share sound.
earth.
Share
If you
sound.
ever
Share
thought you could surpass an R. Kelly doc, I promise you in 15 years, Trey Songz, his doc will. He's an awful human being.
There's an inherent danger in the music sphere,
You can't
and that
hear?
while we idolize music, it's impossible for us to ever truly get a grasp on the artist behind it. So, when they fall
hear?
short of your expectations,
Yeah.
or even worse,
Yeah.
breach your ethical code, it leads to this age-old dilemma
can hear me?
of, can you really separate
Yeah.
the art from the artist? A problem plaguing fans
Yeah,
from
you can
everyone
hear?
from DaBaby to Marilyn Manson. The issue with trying to reconcile your love for their music with your disgust at their actions has been enough for many people to swear off catalogs of Gary Glitter, R. Kelly, and even XXXTentacion. And while people were in denial about the crimes of R. Kelly for way longer than they should have been, his eventual downfall proved one thing: there's no smoke without fire. But horrifyingly, it seems that R. Kelly may not be the only R&B singer to see his empire turn to ashes. Elevated from fame through his release of his 2005 album, I Gotta Make It, Tremaine has enjoyed a prolific run defined by romantic slow jams and ballads that helped him to amass a passionate, predominantly female audience. Over time, he became a sex symbol to an entire generation of R&B fans. But now, it appears that in tandem with crafting a musical legacy, Trey has allegedly been leaving a trail of destruction and deviancy behind him. And now, he's been dogged by accusations of dubious behavior for years, beginning with a general sense that he was all too happy to dehumanize women at a moment's notice. Back in 2012, a stripper told the police that Trey Songz had forcefully thrown a wad of cash at her face, giving her a black eye. In turn, he was charged with misdemeanor assault and harassment. In later years, it was also suggested that after getting into a minor car crash with a woman, he pushed her phone into her face so hard that it shattered her glasses. But while this could have been chalked up to a run-of-the-mill problem with anger issues, the foreshadowing of what was to come can be seen as early as 2015, the very year after Trey scored his second number one with Trigger, no less. During a radio appearance, pop star
better
BB
come
Rexha
better
discussed a
than that.
run-in with Trey that seemed to have left her shaken, confused, and above all, scared enough as to worry about what she could disclose.
I went to my lawyer's wedding, and Trey Songz was there with his date. He's giving me the eye all night, and I was like, okay, what's going on? This is weird. I go to the pool house, and he literally is at the door and pushes me against the wall and puts his lips on my lips and is like, let's do this. And I said, no, I'm not trying to do this right now. He was, I was playing anyway. Something else happened, but I'm not gonna say that, but.
Although nothing really came of BB's story, the first real celebrity to call out Trey was Keke Palmer, when she revealed that she'd been coerced into appearing in his music video for the remix of Pick Up the Phone, and in her words, was subject to sexual intimidation. This is preposterous. How am I in this video, Trey? She said after it dropped. After you found me in the closet hiding because I was so afraid of any more conflict. Literally, my last option was to hide because you all would not listen when I said I did not want to be in the video the first time. Just because you give someone food, alcohol, and throw in a little sexual intimidation doesn't mean they will buckle. Yet, you still disrespected me as a young woman, whom you've known since she was 12. In a pattern that would become disconcertingly familiar, Trey responded by essentially trashing her claims, telling Twitter that, baby girl bugging, point blank, period. Got my number, could've called, saw the cameras and the lights, heard action. Despite his attempts to douse the flames, the world was unconvinced, and neither was Keke, who continued to tell her side of the story whenever possible.
What did you mean by sexual intimidation?
I mean, just that. I feel as a female, often I'm put in situations where sometimes males will use their masculinity, their sexuality to taunt you. I hate to have to bring and say that and make it known, but I mean, look, I ain't the first person that's gone through. People have gone through this all the time. It would be like you going to a party where the biggest jock is there, and the whole time he's like, you can get screwed, you can get this, you can get that. You ain't no little girl no more.
With the incident with the former child star serving as the first major stain on Trey's character that made the news, this essentially opened the floodgates for a whole host of allegations to come to the surface. And at every turn, it pointed to something depraved within the R&B star that bled into all of his relationships. Trey Songz was into me because we were both sick and twisted, and he wanted to do some sick things with me, said an adult star Brittany Jones. Things other women are ashamed to say out loud. In February of 2018, the public outlook on Trey Songz would be permanently discolored after he faced domestic abuse allegations from Andrea Buera. According to reports, Trey attacked Andrea at an NBA All-Star weekend after she spoke to one of his friends. In her testimony, it was alleged that Trey choked her and punched her and only stopped because of a nearby security guard. Soon, Andrea's story prompted two other women to come forward with their own accounts of assault at the hands of Trey. Afterwards, Andrea, who was suing for medical expenses, made a heartfelt plea to her former friend rather than being vengeful, simply wanting him to better himself.
I want you to get help, and although I'm not your first victim, I'd like to be your last.
While his alleged temperament was one thing, it soon emerged that his violence was reportedly sexual in nature too. In an incident that stemmed back 2 years prior, an anonymous woman reported that Trey Songz had assaulted her in a Miami nightclub and tried to sue him for $10 million. According to court documents, Trey was alleged to have sexually battered Jane Doe by proceeding to forcefully place his hand under her without her consent and attempted to insert his fingers into Jane Doe's without her consent or permission. Due to allegations of witness tampering, the case was brought to a standstill. But as Trey attempted to smother each case before anything could come of it, the accusations just kept rolling in. At Trey Songz, you forced me to do something and threw my phone off of the balcony. Refused to let me and another younger girl go, wrote Selena Powell in a 2020 tweet. Later on, she doubled down in an interview with No Jumper.
Come on.
Trey Songz. He admitted to it, basically, too. I never posted the police report. I feel like he did it, for, a spite reason. Because he also, threw my phone off the balcony and did, a bunch of other He took our phones. He would not let us leave. Literally would not let us leave for a whole entire day.
So you
we
go
were
to
stuck at his house. He locked me in the bathroom. That's when what happened. And
soon, Selena's friend Eliza came out with a similar story that, much like Karine Steffens had also claimed, suggested that Trey had a particularly unpalatable fetish.
This game, you're not ready for it.
Bro, I'm gonna say
and then
what
he
I'm
literally
say after this.
like that, and I was like, "What the f
Pause it,
on my
pause it.
eyelashes?"
Now, all comments after this. All comments after.
He took my phone and my purse away for a whole day, held it over the balcony, was like, "If you're trying to leave, I'm gonna drop this."
At the turn of 2021, Las Vegas basketball player Dylan Gonzalez recounted her own story after she physically couldn't take any more. With what seems like endlessly reoccurring news of the alleged sexual committed by Trey Songz, I'm forced to repeatedly relive in my mind and suffer anew the long-suppressed horror and unbearable PTSD of my by his very hands at a well-known Las Vegas hotel. Gonzalez's statement read, "I want to send my love, strength, and hope to all who are victims of sexual and its fatal nature. You are not alone. Courtesy of the cautionary tale that we'd received with R. Kelly, it should come as no surprise that even though Trey was recently cleared of the latter, the world is now wondering how the R&B singer could have been allowed to hide in plain sight for so long, and similarly, how this monstrous behavior even manifested. In the eyes of some, it seems as though he bought into the notion that he was a sex symbol, so much so that he believed it gave him carte blanche to do what he wanted when he wanted.
Just because you're this guy that some women has thrown themselves at before doesn't mean that every woman wants that type of energy. That's what happens with a lot of these celebrities and public figures. They think because 300 other women are waiting at my hotel and they're trying to get in my room and in my DMs, and women throw themselves at me all the time, that I can just be this aggressive guy to all women. Even if you've done that with a girl before, that doesn't mean she wants that right now. Yeah. She's feeling that way right now. We spoke about it before. It may make it awkward. It's an awkward conversation to have, but you have to be very clear with the woman you're approaching and letting them know, listen, I'm sexually attracted to you. Are you feeling this vibe? No, if not, cool. Because then you end up with allegations and like this. And once this is on your name, I don't know Trey personally, but once it's on your name, even if you're found innocent, people will still always look at you in a certain light.
Trey seems to be prepared to defend himself. Trey definitely replied with, I don't know if that means much at all, with text messages showing a woman wanting you. These text messages didn't tell me much at all. He's just one of the few people that is ready right away to talk about it.
But while Rory and Mal initially seemed willing to give him the benefit of the doubt and maintain that he was innocent until proven guilty, it appears that any shred of uncertainty is long gone.
In 15 years, however the long it's going to be, that Trey Songz doc is going to be crazier than the R. Kelly one. Trey Songz is the most nasty, abusive, beats the out of women. Like, he is the scum of the earth. If you ever thought you could surpass an R. Kelly doc, I promise you in 15 years, Trey Songz, his doc will. He's an awful human being. And somebody is going to knock him the out. This isn't one story. This is personal that I know with, I'm not even exaggerating. Close to 15 to 20 women, all with the exact same experience that I know not to be liars at all. I'm not talking about the charges that he was charged with. I'm talking about my personal experience with women that I know personally. He's an awful human being.
Despite the fact that the pair usually agree on very little, academics echoed Rory's comments, essentially painting Trey's conduct as though it were an open secret within the industry that many of Trey's peers chose to ignore.
I honestly feel that Trey Songz gonna end up in shackles because there's just too many women. Again, I have no idea what's his body count, how many women he dealt with, but they all have the same story. The thing is, y'all haven't heard the other part of the story yet. Wait till everybody's telling the story about Trey, start mentioning the strap-on story. When I hear 10 chicks, when they all tell me the same story, I'm like, oh my I fear for whatever his legacy is, and I fear for his actual freedom. I'm telling you this right now. They all tell me the same stories until shackles get slapped on somebody or until there's some big documentary that comes out. Everybody's gonna act like they don't hear it.
With insecure Sarunas S. Jackson claiming that he tried to press women but would run from men, it seems that the scales have tipped, and even Trey appears to have acknowledged that something has fundamentally shifted. Ever since Christmas 2021, around the time that Dylan Gonzalez made her first accusation, Trey has laid low across all social media, knowing that any post he makes will come with an influx of comments, and not the kind that he wants to see. And while it's likely that some people will be able to put their feelings aside when he next releases music, there's a large sector of the listening public who will have cast him aside from here on out. No matter what happens, Trey will have to walk on eggshells, as he may be about to learn that no amount of money or fame will allow you to outrun your misdeeds forever. As when your image is built on what many have alleged to be a lie, it only takes something to finally stick for everything to come tumbling down.
Tumbling down. You can end it. You can end this shit, John.
Hey, I want you to imagine how it would feel if you got some new beats from me right now and recorded an amazing song, and then.
Damn. Bro.
So.
You got a little. I mean, of course, I knew it would get a little deeper. First of all, just to say. Nobody beating R. Kelly. I don't care what you say. Nobody beating R. Kelly. Ain't no goddamn way. R. Kelly had
the white motherfuckers beating R. Kelly. The white motherfuckers beating R. Kelly.
The dude that had his own private island.
No, I'm just saying Trey ain't beating R. Kelly. R. Kelly had females in rooms accent shitting and pissing in buckets asking could they eat
Allegedly.
shit coming.
Allegedly.
Well, hog tied.
He don't eat that all the time, nobody. Come on, man. He don't eat that all the time, nobody.
That's the funniest interview I've ever seen.
Oh no, not nobody.
And the other funniest video he has is this man makes himself guilty. We're gonna get back on Trey, but R. Kelly, the two interviews that I'm just like, nigga, what the fuck, bro? When the first nigga asked him.
Okay, hold on, not to cut you off, my bad, but
No, go ahead.
I ask both of y'all straight up, then you continue what you about to say, man. Both of y'all straight up. Do y'all actually think R. Kelly did all that shit?
Some of it.
No,
not all of it.
not everything.
Some of it, not all of it, because I'm a grown as an adult. So you telling me a grown adult gonna let this man do all that shit to him? Get the fuck out of here.
Realistically, hell no. Like, that's why I hate seeing nigga. There's a fucking third surviving R. Kelly. For what? The niggas in jail. Let him, let me say this before
Allegedly, there's a
we
dude.
continue. The nigga deserved to be in jail. Let's just say that before we continue. The nigga deserves to be in jail. But all these stories, the women, I be having a little problem with that shit sometimes. That's why I'm saying, like, first of all, even the Bill Cosby thing, like, how could it be that many motherfucking women that's
here's the
just
thing.
clueless?
The Bill Cosby thing,
All
they
of them
waited
clueless.
35 years. This shit happened in the 80s. They say something in the 2000s.
It don't even matter when it happened, but women, if you're drinking, you're doing all that bullshit, you end up at this hotel. The fuck, like, bro, why did you even go to this hotel?
But think about this.
Why?
Bro, think about this.
Because you was about to hold hands and sing Kumbaya? No.
I wanted him to sing the song that I heard on the CD.
Yeah,
that's right. I wanted him to sing.
How you gonna serenade?
That's why I can't believe every fucking thing, man. I can't. That's what I have trouble with. I'm not saying these niggas didn't do anything, but it's just the fact of, like, some of y'all stories be so over dramatic, bro. Like,
but you gotta think about it. Look
wanted to
at
kill myself. I couldn't get away.
Look at the world we live in. Everything is overly dramatic in the world we live in. And now that whole Me Too movement, anytime a woman say a dude did anything to him, all of a sudden they get headlines because it's a celebrity. But they could be telling only one side of the truth, like, oh, he did this to me, not saying he didn't do it. But let's say he did do, but it was consensual. But they don't feel like it's consensual because they lied to them and said they were gonna do X, Y, and Z for them. They didn't do it. Now all of a sudden, R. Kelly or somebody raped them. The whole time it was consensual.
Nah, but to be fair with Trey, or I guess not fair, I believe he's this person that they saying. I believe that. I think I do. But I know I'm gonna hear stories that's over exaggerated, but I believe he's
That's what
an
I'm saying.
ego
Like
person.
the
I believe he's an ego person.
Like the whole thing of it, I feel like it's 50-50. I think 50% of the people telling the truth. I think 50% of the people not. But you don't know.
You don't think Trey's an ego person?
I think he's an ego person. I feel like he's an ego person, but at the same time, you gotta look at it. You gotta look at it for what it's worth. Like some of them can be telling
This is
the
what
truth.
he stands for.
No, some of them can be telling the truth, and some of them, like I said, some of them can be telling the watered down.
All right, so y'all been in a situation where, 'cause I know I have. You know, I'll tell you my situation. I was telling my girl, we was watching that shit with my girl and shit. So I'm telling her, I was like, I could kind of understand how this shit going down, cause I know in the club back then, back in my 20s and shit, I'm in the club dancing with a chick and this and that. Know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, I'm kissing on her neck, this and that. As you know, my hand go up her dress. She let me do all that. But at the end of the night, she don't want no pops or nothing. She want to go home. You know what I'm saying? So I understand that. You know what I'm saying? So
nah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
you can get blown out.
Be like women. women gotta be more realistic with the story. Don't keep
Women gotta
I
be
would
more
listen
accountable
to
for
their
their actions
story.
too.
I would listen to their story if they be more realistic with it. Like, say I was with it. Say, don't keep saying, I didn't know, and I thought we were gonna hold hands and he was gonna walk through the park with me tonight, and be more realistic. Say you was
Ain't
with
nobody
it.
walking.
It just didn't turn out how you wanted it, and he did it in a rough way that he shouldn't have, and stuff like that. Don't keep saying it like you thought you was about to have this kumbaya moment. It's Trey Songz. You listen to his music, you know what the fuck he talking about. What the fuck are you so clueless about?
Call myself Sunny Songs, man. I'm about to change my name.
Sunny Songs.
I'm not playing with you, bro.
Sunny
No,
Songs.
but I believe he's that person, though.
Nah,
Like I said, I believe some of it. I'm not gonna
He's
say.
an ego. He's an ego person.
I feel like a lot of shit got blown up, but
That's what I'm saying. Like that's why I was saying that 50-50 shit. Like some of it some of it could be true, and some of it can be like, oh, this person said he did this, so let me even though our shit was consensual, let me make up a story too. Cause some of it could have been consensual. Like some of it could have been.
Look at the women they interviewing. That's what I'm saying too. The fuck,
they all
bitch,
porn stars too.
You probably did wilder shit than that. Like, I forgot that bitch name, but what the fuck? Look who you interviewed.
Selena Powell, porn bitch.
Yeah, Selena. Yeah, you probably did worse shit than
Basketball
that, bitch. Like, your name is
them
everywhere.
basketball, them WNBA players nasty as shit too.
Shit.
LA, the Las Vegas player, basketball player.
I don't know, like, and that's what I'm saying, especially with Trey Songz. If any woman spending time with Trey Songz, don't act stupid. That's all I'm saying. Don't act stupid.
So how I even got to that shit, the Trey Songz joint, because it's like a little debate online talking about who's the better vocalist, Chris Brown, Usher, Trey Songz, and I think Jamie Foxx, I think, is in that shit. So my girl was talking about that shit, right? And she was like, I ain't been hearing shit from Trey in a minute. Like, where the fuck Trey at? And I was telling her, like, Trey on the low. You know what I'm saying? Keeping shit on the low, cause all the shit that's going on. She ain't know what shit was going on. I didn't put on a YouTube video for her and shit. You know, like, here you go. She was like, what the fuck?
It makes sense now. I didn't know either. That's why when you hit me, you was like, yeah, Trey. I'm like, what Trey do? But yeah, he been on the low. I always wonder why he's very talented. That's why I was like, why you not putting out any music?
Trey could have been a king.
Trey could have been up there, bro.
Trey could have been the king.
We not about to jump over CB. We not about to jump over
I'm not saying nothing. I ain't saying shit about CB. Him and CB on two.
Could have been over CB.
Hell no.
Odell Beckham just
Trey don't even dance. Trey don't even dance.
That's the best thing. He don't need to dance.
No,
Did R. Kelly need to dance? Did R. Kelly need to dance?
Yes, he does.
No, he don't.
Just like Michael Jackson.
Don't dance.
Get out of here.
Michael
Everybody
Jackson.
have their
Listen
lane.
to the names I'm about to say. Michael Jackson, James Brown,
Man,
Frankie Lyman.
R. Kelly don't dance, bro. R. Kelly dance around questions. That nigga don't dance on the motherfucking video.
No, listen. R. Kelly dances. It's just not appeasing. It's not appeasing. There's a lot of corny clips of him trying to dance. But you as an R&B motherfucker, you better know how to dance.
He dance alright.
Nah, hell no. When you released this video,
only time R. Kelly probably danced was the little Happy Feet shit.
Step to your name of love.
He can't dance.
Happy people. That's what we call happy people. That's what we call, right? The happy people.
Shit,
yeah.
All I'm gonna say is R. Kelly can't dance. Let's just say that. But you gotta dance. You can't. That goes along.
Trey Songz don't need to dance to take the
Trey Songz don't dance.
Sonny's gonna see when he releases this tape, they're gonna correct the shit out of him. You don't disrespect CB like that. Like
Because a lot
ain't
of
nobody talking about Chris Brown.
CB fans and stands. You know what I'm
He's
saying?
the
But
God. He's the God.
I'm not diminishing CB is incredible. He's like that.
Better than Trey. Trey's your twin. That's why you like him. You got a lot of twins. You look like Trey Songz. You look like Bradley Bill. You look like Carmelo Anthony. You look like T.I. Those are all your twins right there.
And it's in different moments.
No, for real.
Yeah, different modes. Yeah, he got different modes.
Definitely different modes.
But Trey can't be better than him. Or would have been. Well, but I guess it's fair to say he would have, because that's, an opinion thing, or he could have. It still could have been. But hell no. Like CB, I think at the end of the day, he's going to be the god of every R&B thing.
Trey Songz make better albums.
That's debatable.
No, well, if I
that's
was
debatable because you got it's personal. People got personal preferences. Somebody gonna say yeah, he right. Somebody gonna say yeah. Somebody gonna say nah, he tripping.
No,
that's why I said it's debatable.
That's what I'm about to say. If I was to agree to what Sonny said, it's only because CB gets so tired. Not tired. Let me not explain like that. He just puts out shit because he has so much music and his fans are going to eat it up. Trey Songz don't have that ability to release that many songs, that many albums, or whatever the case may be, and his fans are just going to keep eating it up. Like,
yeah, see, he got the opportunity.
He did that before.
Trey Songz?
Trey Songz coming out with mixtapes here, the anticipation shit coming out, and albums and shit.
He did it before. You're right. I ain't denying that. Guess who's still doing it?
Why Trey can't do it right now?
Whoever fault it is, whoever the fuck fault it is, that's his fault. But we not going. That's what I'm saying. CB, we can't do that.
Give me a little refill.
Hell no.
But
nobody at the end of the day, when we turn 80, CB is the standard.
When we turn 80?
Huh?
You said when we turn 80?
So
we 80 years old, CB gonna be the standard.
Yeah.
He danced better than Michael Jackson. Chris Brown dances better than Michael Jackson. What the fuck is a moonwalk? Rest in peace. But what the fuck is a moonwalk? What talent does that take?
He got it for some kids in New York.
Young boys, man. Young people, man. Young people.
What talent does a moonwalk take?
Bruh.
That's his
so Chris Brown's not a better dancer.
All right, so look. All right, so you know what? I want all y'all. Everybody that think like that, I want fuck all this shit. I want all y'all, everybody that think like that, use that same analogy, use that same thought process that Chris Brown is better dancing than Michael Jackson. Use that same shit with Kobe and fucking Michael Jordan. I want to hear that shit. That's what I want to hear.
Hell no, that is not the same.
You know why? You know why Chris Brown got all his shit from Michael Jackson?
I'm with Sonny.
Chris Brown got all his shit from Michael Jackson. Chris Brown got all his shit from Michael Jackson. And who Kobe got all his shit from? Everybody say the remix is better, right?
See, no. Let me help this man. Look. Since he wants to take it there. Since he wants to take it there, right? Okay, fine. If I was to give any of this type of acknowledgement or anything, if I was to say, yes, Kobe probably revolutionized what Jordan does better, but I would never say Kobe's better than Mike. But he probably does the things better and created more moments, smarter, all that type of shit because he watched the GOAT.
He's a better.
Then how can you say Chris Brown is better than Mike Jackson then?
Because I swear I'm not trying to be funny.
You don't think Kobe's
being
better?
real when I say this to you. I swear I'm not trying to be funny. I'm being real. Again, I'm gonna ask the same motherfucking question. What the fuck is a moonwalk?
What?
That shit is almost like
A
listening to what I'm telling you?
a moonwalk is a move that everybody wanted to do. Everybody was trying to do. They couldn't
can't
do it. Everybody couldn't do it.
Respectfully.
Everybody couldn't do it.
Respectfully. Yeah, we couldn't do it. But I'm pretty sure the kids, the shit they doing now, the moonwalk, ain't a motherfucking thing. Doing what Chris Brown is doing on the stage, back flipping and bop, 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 boot up. It ain't the same.
Mike ain't got to do all that, man.
Brown is more athletic than
You're right.
Mike ain't got to do all that. Mike ain't got to do all that.
But that's why I said dancer. He don't have to do that. I didn't say better singer. I said he's a better dancer than Mike, not a singer.
You want to say he's a better performer?
No.
No, he's not better performer than Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson's the best performer ever.
No, that's what I'm trying to say.
That's why I'm not saying that.
That's what I'm trying to get. I'm trying to see what you're trying to say. Well, he's a better dancer.
I'm just saying dancer. Dancer, that's it. Not better performer, just dancing. Because that's like a remix in a rap battle for Hitman. What the fuck is a remix? What is that? What is a moonwalk?
What the fuck is it, Chris Brown? He's the remix to Michael Jackson.
Ah! Oh. Look at him. Look. He's crazy. No. He's not a fuck. Look, bro.
He's the remix to Michael Jackson.
Doing a backflip is way harder than learning a moonwalk, though.
Little kids do backflips every day.
Backflips not hard.
So hold on, time out. So
kids do backflips outside every day.
All of us right now, let's try to do a motherfucking backflip versus learning how to do a moonwalk right fucking now.
I'm too old for backflip right
We're
now.
We're going to be able to do the moonwalk. I bet
I'm
you
too
that.
Old. I'm too old to do a backflip.
Nigga, I never was comfortable doing a backflip ever.
But I done it when I was younger.
You know what I mean.
I done it when I was younger, but I couldn't do a moonwalk.
What is the James Brown 2? Like, what is that? Moving your legs crazy?
I guess.
What is that?
Something like that. I don't know. Yeah. Like,
exactly. Like, what are those dance moves? What are those?
But it's funny though, everybody that dance now incorporate all that shit in their shit, bro.
And I'm not denying it. So
Brown doesn't moonwalk.
Incorporate.
Mm-hmm. You don't think Chris Brown doesn't moonwalk in this shit?
No, that's what I'm saying. When you say incorporate, it means they making it a little better, right?
No, it means they're using it in their routine. It's not making it a little better.
And making it better.
They're remixing it, right? But they're remixing it, right?
Yep. Hell yeah.
Yep, because they the remix.
That's what I'm saying. I ain't taking the influence away. I'm just saying what they do better than Mike.
But no, the same conversation we having about this, people trying to say, "Oh, I would never put Kobe in the same atmosphere as Jordan."
Nah, stop using that shit, man. Look, this man is a Kobe fan. I get it, man.
I'm a Kobe fan too. What are you talking about? You see the controller?
Well, then both of y'all. I get it. Look, don't keep using. Look, Mike Jordan is a different situation. And Kobe just happened to revolutionize what he did, but not better than him.
How is it
as far as career?
Mike is considered the GOAT.
Jordan not even considered. See, you're talking disrespectful right now. Not considered. He is.
I'm not saying they're not the GOAT. I'm just saying they're considered to be the GOAT.
Don't say considered.
Oh my God. They're the GOATs.
Thank you.
They're the GOATs of basketball and the GOATs of R&B and pop. Kobe, everybody was like, oh, he's a remake of Jordan, so he can never be considered as the GOAT. But he was fourth.
That's different, though. Like, that's what I'm saying. Details
he was fourth in
matter.
scoring.
I get what you guys are saying.
He was fourth in scoring. He had a better shooting percentage. He was in a harder era. And he still got 5 rings.
Who was in a harder era?
Kobe.
No. Nah, but then Michael Jordan.
I watch basketball for a living, bro. Go back and watch the 80s play defense. That's
You
not defense.
saying
That's
Kobe
niggas
had a
defense.
harder time than Jordan?
Go back.
Made a Jordan rule, my nigga. Jordan rule. There ain't no such thing called a Kobe rule.
90s was
There's a
hard.
Jordan rule.
90s was harder.
To knock that nigga the
80s
fuck
going
out.
to the 90s. The late 80s going to the 90s was harder.
Knocking Jordan the fuck out.
You could do anything.
Yeah.
You could do some defense.
Go back and watch
Knocking them out.
Some of them players ain't play defense. They just like, I'm just gonna hit you as hard as I can.
Now, I'll tell you, Kobe, that nigga played through some crazy injuries. I'll say that, but
Jordan did too, though. Like him and Jordan was tough as fuck. Tough as nails. Like, come on, bro.
and that's why I don't want people to overlook the teams he was beating. They didn't suck. It's not like they suck.
I'm not saying none of them
No,
teams
not
suck.
you. Not you. I'm just saying, period. These teams have winning records.
But you gotta
That's
also
how
think
good
about
Jordan
this.
was.
But you gotta also think about this. It's always comparing eras. They be like, oh, Jordan played against this player, that player, and that player. In the late 80s, early 90s, that was the best. Those was the best players in the league at that time. When Kobe came in, mid 90s to the late 2000s, to 2017, 2016, the teams he beat in the playoffs were the best teams in that era. So everybody was
Kobe
like,
took some time to get good, though. Kobe took some time to get good.
It was, but half of it wasn't even Kobe's fault. Coaches wouldn't play him.
No, it doesn't. Nah, he had his time. He still just wasn't. Well, maybe it is a thing.
He was hurt for
He
You gotta
didn't
think
do so
about
well
it.
in
If
the
a coach,
beginning.
if a coach only play you 17 minutes a game,
LeBron's the only nigga who ever came in the league doing good his first year and on. Nobody else just got on it.
you talking about
LeBron.
it's consistent? It's consistent. as
LeBron the only one.
No, when they jumped in the league.
Oh yeah, he the only
just
one that's been consistent from beginning to.
LeBron came in the league in his prime.
Oh, he's still in his prime. He's
Hell no.
38 average. He's 38 average and 29 points a game.
Because he has to. For nothing. Yeah, you're not looking at that. You just think he just going off. He ain't just going. He got to.
Nigga talking
Who
about
the
for
fuck
nothing.
else going?
Nigga, man. Come
Look,
on, man.
yeah, I know. Stand up for this coward. Yeah, stand up for
Stop
him.
this shit,
Yeah,
man.
whatever.
Come on, man. Chill out, man. Chill out, man. Stop
Yeah,
this
I
shit.
don't like LeBron, bro.
Stop this
I
shit,
don't.
man. Chill out. Chill
I
out.
see.
Why?
I never
All
liked
right, okay. All right, give me 5 good reasons why you don't like LeBron.
I want to hear this.
Look, I'll be honest. I don't even have 5. I'll tell you 2. Because it's just very straightforward. Because
Oh my gosh, bro! What's your 2?
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this on recording.
What's your
I'm gonna say
2?
this on recording. I personally like LeBron. Personally, his fans make me hate him.
Oh, you sound
Like,
a real,
for example,
a real-
Lee
a
is
real
Lee is
sports
his fan. Lee loves him, and the way how y'all speak about him, he's ruined the league to me. He was the first to do the big trade stuff. He started this bullshit. I'm glad Steph Curry came out of nowhere and killed his fucking career. I'm happy about that. The day that he said he was the best player on earth, I laughed so fucking hard. Like, he just looked like a moron saying that. And he lost the game that day. I'm the best player. Shut the fuck up, man.
No, the day he said that was the day they won. The day they won the championship.
So what's the reason though? Just because
His fans make me hate him.
That's the number one
Fans.
reason.
The number
one
one,
reason?
I
What's number
hate
2?
him. If
Number 2.
his fans didn't speak about him being the best, I wouldn't have no problem with LeBron. He could be 4th, 5th. He's not the best at all.
But that's everybody's personal
then-
preference.
Where do you rank him,
no.
though?
It's not a
Where do
it's
you
not
rank him,
a
though?
fucking Huh?
Where do you rank him though? Where do you rank him at though?
If he's not
Third.
first, if he's
Third.
not, who's above him?
All right,
Who's
so
above him?
we'll play this game. We'll play this game. So
Who's above him? Let's
Oh.
go. Who's above him?
do I have to say the two who's above him?
We all know Jordan. Who's the
Michael
second one?
Jordan, Jeffrey.
And who?
We talking about Jeffrey. Then we talk about Bean. Then we
Okay.
talk about Bron. I had to say it, right? Yeah,
Not
right.
too many people that do that. Not too many people gonna put Bean in front of LeBron. They gonna say he
Because
ain't
they're
doing nothing.
dumb. Because they're dumb.
Mine's Bean, Jeffrey, then Braun. So
Of
Mine's
course, yours
same
is
order.
Bean,
Mine's the same
Jeffrey.
order.
Of course.
Mine's the same order.
I know y'all, but if we hook y'all up to a lie detector, you be lying right now.
No, I think Kobe
How
was
about
better
who?
than Jordan. He
How
had
about
better
who?
longevity.
You might pass the lie detector because you just trick you believe so much you'll trick the lie detector, Batman. I know you'll get around it. But you guys know Jordan's the man. Y'all know it.
Oh man.
Ain't no fucking way.
Right, number two. Yeah, I'm not denying like if he's number it's 10,000 thousands of good players in the league to be top three. The 1, 2, and 3, that's special. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not denying their skills or what they do.
Undefeated.
I'm not saying what they do, but when it comes to those three, I'm gonna put my bias in that shit. So I'm gonna put
Thank
whoever
you.
I like
Thank
in
you.
front of
I
them.
love when Sonny
You know what I'm
says
saying?
that.
But both
Yeah.
of them, all three of them are great in their own shit. You know what I'm saying? They all
All
like
three of them is great in their own.
all three are great like a motherfucker. Like they all three like unstoppable forces. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
So
yeah.
let's
In
put
other
my
news,
Yes.
in other
when you
news,
get
y'all heard about Odell?
it's like saying who you like, Jay-Z, Pac, or Biggie. Niggas gonna rearrange that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They not gonna go with
Okay. Yeah.
who got many
Right.
platinum albums and shit. They not gonna go with that. They gonna go who they like.
Right. Of course. Okay. Well, as long as you say that,
But
that's
it has
all
to be
you
those
know.
three though. It has to be those three. You
Yeah.
can't insert somebody else in that motherfucker. You know what I mean? You can't insert
Yeah.
like Kareem or some shit like that. You're like, nah, I ain't trying to hear that shit.
That's why I respect LeBron. I personally respect him. It's his fans. People are not honest about him. People are not honest. Like if you're a fan, they're not honest about him. They don't want to admit he started this super team shit. They don't want to admit nothing. I can't represent Kevin Durant no more because he just went overboard with this shit. But I was supporting Durant being the best player because he didn't do what LeBron did, but the Warriors should just, yeah. I don't think people respect him in the league. I really don't. I really think they
KD?
think he's a weak person.
You want to respect KD?
No, I don't think so. I forgot who said this in an interview. Who was it? I forgot that nigga name. Turner, Evan Turner, I think. It was a
Turner?
little interview. He was like, that was the weakest shit he ever seen or some shit when Kevin Durant went to the Warriors.
Everybody said that.
It was like, there's no way. And then you like Brooklyn and Phoenix, that shit gets ridiculous, bro. That shit gets ridiculous. It's like he don't even give a fuck. Like he really just want to hoop. Like he don't care about that shit. As long as he can smoke weed and play ball in the NBA, he'll be good. Because they can smoke now with no penalty now.
NBA players only got tested once a year anyway.
Hey, what's up with your man though? I don't hear you talk about him too much. Ben 10, where he at? Where Ben Simmons at, man? Mr. Better than Westbrook.
Shut him down. Shut him
Yeah, I
down.
know.
They shut him down.
Mr. Better than Westbrook, right?
I said that.
I swear, if I'd have asked you that on any day, you would have said yeah.
I said that.
No, you haven't. But I swear, if I
Oh.
was to ask you on any day, you would have.
say.
Yeah. And I
I will.
appreciate you. I think you changed your name on Facebook. I appreciate you for that.
I did. I don't think I did.
I think it's not shit Lord West. Some ain't shit Lord Westbrook no more. Oh
still
my
might be,
God,
though.
bro. You
It
know
still
what
might
interview
be.
I saw that pissed me the fuck off? Like, I've never seen a whole almost an hour of an interview.
No, it's the same thing.
Shitting.
Westbrook.
Huh?
It's still Westbrook.
You know, Skip Bayless has a podcast. If you watch how he met Westbrook or how he is, I've never seen a whole video just hating on him. I swear to God, like I ain't even exaggerate. I want to pull that shit up a little bit. Like, bruh, there was nothing good he said about him. Everything was just how bad he was. How it was nothing good. I've never seen so much hate in my life. He just kept going in on him.
I played, and I'm gonna see how many points that I agree with him. With him.
No, and I bet you, I'm gonna say it right now while I'm pulling up. I bet you agree with everything. Like you're gonna be like, he ain't lying, he's stating facts. I already know.
Facts is facts, though. If I agree with Skip,
But you could do this with any player. That's my point, though. You can do any downfall with any player. It's just him.
Because his style of play.
Yeah, and I get it. But you're not about to hate on a motherfucker for an hour almost.
He hit on LeBron his whole career. So
He didn't even say a good thing.
He don't say good thing about LeBron. So what's the difference?
He got stuff on LeBron that look like.
He don't say shit. He don't say nothing good about LeBron. Russell Westbrook in good company. He in good company. We gotta play Minnesota. Let's do it.
Yeah,
our last game.
We gotta play Phoenix. Yeah, we got KD in them, boy.
They're gonna lose like shit.
That's our last jump.
No, that's our next. That's
Come on, play.
That's the playoffs. Our playoff series is against Phoenix.
Yeah, playoffs.
If we would have lost, we would have been 6.
Oh yeah, I think I'm about to find that.
Play Sacramento.
I'm telling you.
I hope y'all win.
What you telling me now?
Hope y'all win though, for real.
We have to play Phoenix.
I'm be cheering for
You don't
y'all.
think we're gonna win, right?
I think we're gonna win.
I'm be cheering for y'all. Hope y'all win. I'm be cheering for y'all.
Yeah, right.
No, I am. I hope y'all win. I hope y'all win. I don't need Phoenix in there. I don't need KD in the playoffs, man.
Yeah.
I better praise y'all.
The worst great basketball player ever. I'm still not
I
sure
better
which
praise y'all in the Western Conference.
in a moment, but please allow me to tell you why Russell Westbrook has been the bane of my professional existence. How he has haunted me and tormented me, and how he continues to torture me as the newest addition to the team I picked before the season to win it all this year. The other LA team, the Clipper. Wait a second. Russell Westbrook is a Clipper? It cannot be. But it is.
But it is.
Wait, the Lakers were stuck with the rust that the Lakers miraculously got out from under.
How long is
so
this?
that the Clippers could fall right into the same Russell Westbrook trap that LeBron and the Lakers had fallen into and couldn't get out of, but escaped. Only in Hollywood. I'll get back to that in just a moment. But first, allow me
tear his
to tell
whole
you
career down.
to recount my personal history with Russell Westbrook. God bless him.
God bless you.
As you might know, I do pride myself on being pretty good year after year after year, predicting which college players in both basketball and football can become professional stars. So back in the earliest days of my time on national TV on a show called Cold Pizza on ESPN2, I started raving about this kid down in Austin, Texas, this kid named Durant who was playing for the University of Texas. I hate Texas. Born and raised, I was an Oklahoma Sooner fan, so I hate everything orange about Texas. But I started loving this kid Durant from Washington, D.C. How he wound up in Austin, I don't know. Don't get me started. But I predicted greatness for that kid in Austin. I predicted he would win multiple NBA scoring titles. I was an Oklahoma Sooner. And several of my coworkers on Cold Pizza laughed at me for this prediction. Till one day we had on Kansas coach Bill Self.
See, let me fast forward because this nigga talking
interviewed
about
by
Kevin Durant.
Invariably one and dones. See, Kevin Durant. You play for 1 year in college because the law makes you.
He
The
loves
law of the
Kevin
land. I don't know how
Durant.
they get away with it. Maybe they'll do away with it again. But these young future NBA stars are forced to go to college for 1 year unless they go to the G League or overseas or whatever. But 1 year of college and they are done with college, but not Russ. He had to go back for his sophomore season because I'm pretty sure if he had declared for the draft after his freshman
Look how
season,
he
maybe
just
Sam
talks
Presti would
about
have
him.
seen fit to take him. But I think he might have gone undrafted. I couldn't see a thing. So back he went to UCLA as a sophomore, and he did start for that team that was led by a freshman named Kevin Love, who averaged 18 points and 11 big boards. Next on the team in scoring was Darren Collison, who averaged 15 points. And I'll give Russ this. As a sophomore, he did average 13 points, and he did lead the team in assists at, you ready for this, 4.3. He averaged 4.3 assists per game. That was it.
That's not even a
Didn't
compliment.
exactly scream fourth overall pick, future slam dunk, first ballot Hall of Famer. I watched a lot of that team that Russ played on. Never really flashed for me, did Russ. Never caught my eye. Kevin Love did, the strength and his skill. Darren Collison did with his quicker than the eye quickness.
Yeah, Russell, nothing, right? Yeah.
But hey, if you told me at that point in any of those moments that I was watching in Russell Westbrook a future top 75 all-time player, a future first ballot slam dunk Hall of Famer, a future revolutionary player in the NBA, I would have laughed out loud. What? No. That team lost to Memphis
It's a point, Skip. Right there.
in the national semifinal.
That's what I'm saying. It's a long
And in that
joint. Like he talks
ultimately
this through his
devoured
whole
him
career.
in Oklahoma City.
He just kept
Speaking of that
hating about
2012
everything.
NBA Finals,
Because I know we're not about to watch this whole
stuck it to
joint, but
LeBron and ultimately won back-to-back Finals MVPs.
but it's
Way to go,
everything
Kevin
that
Durant.
you would probably say to me about Russell. Like he
As
doesn't
much as you
say
have
false
blasted me,
stuff
I have
about his
defended
career, right?
you.
I'm not saying that what Skip is saying is a lie, but the way how y'all talk about Westbrook is like, all right, it doesn't mean anything what he did or what he does. That's why I have a problem with a lot of people with Westbrook. Y'all make it seem like a triple-double is something you can go out and do. Have y'all ever seen a 20-20-20 stat? You think a nigga can just do that?
What have you done? What have you done for me lately?
No, that's a Laker talk.
No,
That's a
that's
Laker
what the
talk.
whole league says.
No, that ain't what that ain't what the league is saying. That's what a Laker fan is saying. That ain't what the league is saying. I get it. Sonny taught me about it. I mean, he is an example of why the Laker fan base, I understand them, but the league, fuck no. Hell no. It ain't about what have you done for Westbrook. That man is solidified. Shit, he done more than PG. He averaged everybody who played with Westbrook. What?
I'm not saying that PG better than
Oh,
Russ.
I thought
How you put him in there?
I just want people to know. And then for Sonny too, Kobe, what Kobe say? The only motherfucker who played with his aggression is who?
Russ.
Yeah. What have you done for me lately?
No, that ain't what I just said. I said Kobe said the only motherfucker who played like him is Russ.
What have
you
you
don't
done
like? What have he done for the Lakers? That's what the fuck you talking about.
What have you done for me lately? That's all it is.
Hey, ain't shit.
You keep naming all the stuff he done. What is he doing?
You want me to tell you something?
Naming stuff he done. What is he doing? What have you done for me lately? What is he
He's
doing?
doing better than what the fuck he was doing with y'all, but let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell Dex this too. But Sonny's a Laker. Sonny about to go back. Y'all Laker fans about to go back into dark ages. When LeBron is done, y'all about to catch that LeBron effect. When he's gone, y'all gonna go back to what the fuck the nigga name? The nigga I forgot, Randall. Going back to Randall, all them type niggas, Russell, when they were laughing, when they were losing, all that type shit. Y'all about to go back to them days.
Yep, I hope you believe that. I hope you believe
knew
that.
it. When LeBron,
the Lakers for history known for making blockbuster moves. You always gonna have somebody.
No.
We already
So
went
who
through
was
our the drought is over. We're gonna be contention all the time now. We're gonna start building, we're gonna start signing niggas.
So Dex, why you not telling this man realistically, like how you always say realistically? Tell this man realistically. When LeBron's done, who the fuck? I don't know. Who?
But because he's
what is
not.
that?
The thing is,
Still got
I
AD?
said
Yeah, like
it
we still got
earlier.
AD. Yeah, like
I
we still
said
got
it
AD.
earlier. I said it
AD.
earlier. The Lakers are always going to be that team that
AD's leaving
is in a
before that even
win-now
happened.
situation every year. They never want that time when they was doing that. They wasn't winning. They were still trying to find. They were still trying to make moves to get rid of the young players so they can bring in a veteran so they can go to the playoffs. Correct me if I'm
It
wrong,
took a
Sonny.
minute. It took a minute. Look, Sonny knows
It
they
take
about to go
time.
in the dark ages.
I mean, they still got AD. Don't get me wrong.
That's why this man don't need to drink wine, man. Look at him, man.
You're not going to
They
dark
still
age.
got AD.
You are.
Yeah,
You definitely are.
Yeah, like we didn't get on our biggest winning streak when LeBron was out. It's crazy.
That shit, niggas ain't giving a fuck right now.
Oh, okay.
Y'all getting those wins because y'all, whoever y'all playing ain't worried.
No, they was giving a fuck and niggas trying to get their position in the playoffs. Niggas was giving a fuck at the time.
Depending on who you playing.
Everybody was playing. Everybody was giving a fuck.
Yeah. I'm surprised Mavericks didn't make it.
I'm not surprised.
Nobody makes a big deal out of that, though.
Because
You think Luka's overrated?
No, not overrated. He's just Luka needs a big man, a good big man. He don't need like a Kyrie and shit. He need like another guard that can play defense.
That's what
I thought.
team up anyway.
I don't think he needs a Kyrie, like you said.
Murray would have been a better fit in Dallas rather than ATL.
Where is he at?
ATL.
ATL. We just said it.
Damn, for real?
No,
They might be really getting rid of Trey now.
Nah, they're not gonna give her the trade.
They're not gonna. What are they getting ready to trade for?
They need somebody.
There's been little
cover
things
up for
about
Trey.
Trey leaving.
They're gonna be on
There's
trade.
been little things about him leaving and shit.
Johnson Murray, he
It ain't go. Oh, you talking about? Oh no, never mind. I'm thinking you talking about the other Murray on Denver. You talking about Murray?
Ball Murray? Nah.
Yeah. I thought. Oh, okay. I know who you talking about now. Yeah.
What Murray you talking
Yeah,
about?
he would have been a better fit. Yeah. I was like, how the fuck could he be a better fit? But now I know who you talking about now. Yeah.
I mean, but you want to talk about him? He might be a better fit too.
Nah,
I just don't like his attitude. I don't like him, but he's a good basketball player. But Devontae Murray,
you don't like his attitude?
No, he's too. His ego's too big.
Oh man, his
ego's too big.
Okay, what he said to the rookie?
That too. That played a big part. And his little girlfriend, his little baby mother, NBA young boy joint out there. I know you showing off. You want to be
that's your
guy.
man. Your man and NBA young boy, your man, ain't it?
No, I fuck with Durkee more than NBA.
That's probably why you don't fuck.
So you pick Faz in that beef?
I just knew the environment. Like I knew, it felt like you were showing off. To me, when I look at those clips, when I know your baby mother out there.
Did you watch the All the Smoke podcast when he was talking about it?
No, but see, that's what I'm saying. When you playing ball and shit,
no,
it's one thing to talk trash. It's one thing to talk trash, but to be throwing the ball and shit like that at you, like,
did you watch
go ahead,
All the Smoke podcast?
Tapping the nigga head and shit. Nah, you ain't doing that's too much.
Rookie nigga, I'm gonna teach you.
Nah. But don't be patting my head. No, I don't give a fuck. Like, nigga, ain't nobody patting your head, son. Get the fuck on, nigga. Nigga, ain't nobody patting your head.
You gotta show him that you can't do that.
But do you know how that all started?
He didn't show him that he couldn't do it. He showed him that he could.
That's why it all started, Summers.
You right, but that's why that shit is on some other shit though. That's why I'm
like,
I don't like it. I don't like that.
Do you know how it all
that
started?
shit is bullshit. I don't care how it started. Ain't nobody pat my head after a three or anything. Yeah. And then throwing, like, the nigga fell, he grabs the ball and pushes it in his chest when he's down on the floor. Nigga, no. What are you trying to prove right now? We're not proving you're a better player. You just trying to bitch me in front of me.
I'm proving you a bitch. That's what I got.
Why on a basketball court?
You must have said something.
All the shenanigans your peoples was doing while we was in
must have said something to him on the court.
Think about
let's
it.
Stop the basketball game. Let's handle what you want to handle outside. You trying to prove I'm a bitch by playing ball? No, let's go outside, nigga. We shooting hoops right now.
No, because you're a bitch. I know you're not gonna go outside. You're gonna keep trying to play ball. So I'm gonna keep intimidating your bitch ass throughout the whole game.
We talking about NBA players.
Yeah, okay. They still human.
They from the same city.
They still human.
So they gonna go outside and wreck and still have endorsements and still be in the league.
No, that's ball. That's ball. You gonna talk your shit. I'm like, you bitch ass nigga. Then after that, be like, yeah, we look good. All that shit. That's ball. That's playing ball. That's playing ball. You just got man up and go back. You got man up and go back. And once you go back, niggas gonna be like, yeah. You go back because
No, see, you right. Like, you right. But I guess you just right because I ain't letting no nigga tap me on my fuck the basketball. You tap me on my head, pushing me, throwing. Nah, come on, man. We getting beside ourselves. Hell no.
Beside ourselves is fine.
I don't fucking know. You're not gonna keep doing it throughout the game too. Fuck no. It's just he has an ego. I don't fuck with that. I don't fuck with him like that. But he is good. He turned out to be a actually good basketball player.
Wow, he like that.
Because I think you even mentioned one time, you was like, Atlanta got one of the best backcourts. And I'm like, why the fuck you believe that? Who the
They
fuck?
got one of
Murray
the.
haven't proved
But you
shit.
gotta think he's in San Antonio. You're not gonna really know that.
No, I seen his interview about San Antonio. That's what made me understand a little bit. It's just a certain way how they play that he wasn't able to even show his talent, showcase his talent.
Yeah, they got one of the best Jones. They in the playoffs now, you know. See what they gonna do.
Who, the Spurs?
No, I'm talking about Atlanta.
Oh, Atlanta, yeah. They ain't gonna go too far. They need a big man too, a real big man.
Play the Heat. They in the play-in. Play the Heat.
I think me and Dex was talking about Jimmy Butler's game. That's one dude that I think really has street talent. Because I don't see him as like this good ass player. He just really just be playing ball. That's all. Like he, huh?
I'm gonna tell you who somebody in the league, right? That plays just like Jimmy Butler. Just because this person's name is Shabazz, whatever. Kawhi Leonard. They play the same. They play the same fucking way.
No,
You know the only difference?
I can't agree with that.
I agree with it.
No.
The same fucking way.
Because the only reason why, because let me, I guess, explain the Jimmy Butler thing. Jimmy Butler and his shots and how he plays, it just always reminds me as one of us playing basketball. Like, yeah, he has clutch moments. He doesn't have a style. It's just really rough and just going to the layup, little shots. It's not crazy. Kawhi has crazy moments, has legendary moments.
Everything Kawhi do. You just described everything Kawhi do. That's crazy.
No, but Kawhi has way more legendary moments. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know how to describe this. Jimmy Butler has no style in his play. It's just
Kawhi don't either.
Like, he really looks like a normal basketball player to me.
Kawhi don't have a style either.
I've seen, all right, he might not have a style, but since I've been a Clippers fan because of Brody, I've been watching Kawhi do some special shit, like go on runs without missing.
I seen Jimmy do that shit too.
Back in the day.
No, now. Why you think they in the playing now? Because of Jimmy. You haven't been watching, nigga. Like, they in the zone now because of Jimmy. Go put up some clips the last couple weeks, couple months, 2 months.
I'm gonna trust you this time. Because the last time I trust you about that Dennis Schroeder shit.
Who on Miami is doing something? Or who on Miami right now? Right now is wielding them to victory. Name.
No, it's Jimmy. It's Jimmy. I know. That's why it's hard to describe what I'm saying about him. Like, I feel like it's nothing special. He's really a regular player.
He's not though, man. He's not.
A regular player that just had moments. He has good defense. I know that.
Yeah, you forgot Jimmy was in the finals against us.
He pushed them to 6 games by himself.
He did?
They were supposed to get swept.
In the bubble when we won the championship.
Oh, I'm like, when the fuck did he? Yeah. And that championship, man.
I don't want to hear that.
Ah!
I don't want to hear that. Get that shit out. Get that out.
Nah, because I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be real right now. I'm gonna keep it real. Because I really felt we had a small chance when we played y'all. But that's what made me believe LeBron's a really smart guy. He really looks at the game a different way. Because he gave us this nickname when Westbrook played for the Rockets.
Okay, I was trying to figure out who we was. Okay.
Right. He was saying we were the St. Louis Rams of the league. And he figured out how we played. And he was like, we're fast. We're just fast. So the second game, y'all never looked back and y'all just beat us. Because the first game we won. And I was like, good. Yeah, we're in good position. But fuck that. LeBron made that comment and he made me believe that shit.
Oh, that's gone. Y'all move clear now.
Because he was on the phone. Probably somebody called him. That's what made me believe LeBron was smart, though.
LeBron smart, nigga. Him and Rondo.
Yeah, I like Rondo. I like Rondo.
Like Rondo with us. Rondo with us, nigga. It's fucking Easter. I don't even feel like Easter. My mother about to make me a plate. I'm gonna tell her.
I know it don't even at all feel like that.
My phone died too. I'm charging. Motherfucking Easter nigga. Motherfucking Easter nigga.
It didn't even feel like it.
Nah, but it's a clip on motherfucking Facebook, right?
Mm-hmm.
Facebook, I was trying to bring that shit up, and my fucking shit was fucked up. Oh, that's trying to come back. There's a clip on Facebook. Motherfucking a chick was screaming at a nigga and shit, telling him to get out the car. I don't know if you seen that shit. Telling the nigga to get out the car. I shared it on my Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
The chick was telling him to get out the car and pump the gas and shit. And she recording him off the break and she just screaming at him like, pump the gas, nigga. Like, I'm paying for the gas. It's not you pump the gas. He's like, what the fuck? Why you recording? He's like, I'm trying to show these motherfuckers you want me trying to pump the gas. He's like, what the fuck you recording for? He laying back like, nah, I ain't about to do shit now. Like,
so she was recording him because he don't be trying to pump the gas?
All right. Can you bring up Facebook on your jump? Go on my page.
I don't think I remember.
See the video and shit. I don't remember my password and shit.
That's what I was about to say. On the computer, I don't think I remember my password on the jump.
Yeah.
On my phone, it's easier to do that, but
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But she was recording him because he usually don't.
I don't know what made her do it. Probably, I don't know. But on the break, she was like,
because that's kind of confused. Like, why are you doing that?
And on the break, she was just like recording that nigga and shit. Let me see if I can.
Why do you want to embarrass him that much anyway? Like,
and then that's why he was saying that shit too. He was like, man, this shit embarrassing. She's like, yeah, that's right. I'm embarrassed, right? I'm gonna tell everybody that you won't be trying to pump the gas. This ain't your car. She's like, I drive you away. This ain't your car. Blah, blah, blah. All that shit. He's like, what the fuck?
I don't get it. If you like him or love him or whatever the fuck, why are you doing that? Why would you want to show the world that he's bad? And then he's like, I don't get that.
That's what people do to tarnish your character.
But why though?
That's what people do. Like, it's no explanation for it. People do it for self gratitude. Like, oh, I'm gonna make sure nobody else want to talk to you, so I'm gonna tarnish your character and make it sound like you an ain't shit ass nigga. So if something was to go wrong and we was to ever not be together, oh, this motherfucker don't do this, or this motherfucker don't do that. Whole time they don't show why they don't do what they do because X, Y, and Z is going on, or they don't do certain things because of this, and the third.
Right.
That's why when it comes like social media and shit like that, I be looking at this shit like, y'all either doing this shit for clout, or y'all doing this shit for giggles and fucking y'all doing this shit for likes. Because clearly,
do that shit for clout. We trying to expose niggas.
And then sometimes by you trying to expose somebody, you end up exposing yourself.
Yep, they don't even know it.
Yeah, 9 times out of 10, females be exposing themselves.
No, not just females. I'm people in general.
Nah, but yeah, no, I mean
people in general, because you got dudes that do the same shit but in different situations.
But niggas, that's what I'm saying.
Niggas do the same thing. Niggas do the same thing to females, same thing to women.
But we don't. I feel like we don't expose ourselves. We don't expose like.
No,
I mean,
by doing something like that, that is exposing yourself because it's like, why is this person not doing this for you? Why don't they do it?
I'm about to make an example. What I mean, what's the difference though? The difference it's like when a female decides to go on a nigga, right? They embarrassing them and all that, but you been with this nigga for how long? When a nigga do something or try to expose a girl, trust me, we can ask around the table. We don't give a fuck. Like, I don't think we give a fuck about exposing what the fuck we were just fucking. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Like,
nah, there's niggas out here that
it exposes a woman because it's like, how you going on this girl, but you've been doing this all this time. We can go on a girl and someone be like, oh, well, you was still fucking her. Of course. That's what niggas do.
Yeah, of course I'm gonna fuck you. I hate when like hoes say that shit. Hoes say that shit. Like, you doing this and that, but you fucking me. Of course I'm gonna fuck you because you're old. Like the fuck I wanted at the time. The fuck is available.
That's what
like,
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So it's not exposing.
Do you understand what you are? Like the fuck, you're a hole at this point.
That's what I mean.
I'm not playing with this.
Is you not
It's
really
a fucking hole.
like,
I just need you as a whole at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm calling everybody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody busy. Okay, I know this whole ass gonna come through, and I'm gonna hit her and this and that. Boom. But once you do some shady shit, of course I'm gonna say you're a hoe because I'm gonna tell you what you are. The fuck?
That's what I
You
mean.
are.
That's exactly what I mean.
Fuck with Tom, Dick, and
Because
Harry.
we don't care. It's not exposing us, but
Kareem
vice
Jabbar
versa,
Jackson.
a woman it would. Like, it'd be like, why'd you lay down
No
with this dirty
question.
nigga? Why'd you still support him? Why'd you do this stupid? Why'd you do that? Why? But with a guy, we'll just easily say like, so it's not exposing me. We were just doing that.
We'll try to find every excuse of why not to do what we doing.
That's why I said that's the difference to me.
Okay. And I get
So
what you're saying,
guys
though.
don't really expose it. So maybe, well, if you put it like this in a dramatic way, like a bitch that's really dirty, like house dirty, everything fucked up, everything shitty, and you trying to, I guess, go on her, but you've been fucking her. Yeah, that's the same way. Yeah. I'll say.
All right. Okay. I know. Okay. All right. So, damn. Damn. Okay.
And you try to go on her, like you've been like she been dirty, not clean, house fucked up, and you can't go on her.
You know she
Or
been
else you
sucking
gonna
every
look dumb.
time Dick and Harry.
Well,
Remember
at
the
least I
little-
feel that way.
All right. So, all right. I'm trying to say. I'm gonna say this.
I'm
Remember
trying
that
to find
little
her.
Joe? Remember that little Joe we was fucking?
What?
That's what fucked him up with that. Little Joe we was fucking. Whispering like right there.
How do I know? How do I already know you was gonna do that? How do I know that?
Because
How
we
do I
talk
know
about
that?
fucked up. Because you said
no.
something about fucked up
I
houses.
know. But,
So you should.
okay, so to make that point,
Okay. Yeah.
Right.
All right. There you
to
go.
make that point, right? Because this is real life, right? So
Yeah.
this is why this makes more sense. I would never go on her about that. I would never go on her about that because I know I've been laying. Well, correction. I wasn't laying around. I saw that and never laid around again, but I would never go on her for that because I know we're dealing. I would look
Yeah, I
down.
had y'all dealing.
You the one that was fucking her, so you know, like.
Catch 22 with
I
that
get it.
shit.
Nah, but it
That
a
was
point
crazy
where-
moment.
It was a point where I would, because she
You
was
would go
wild.
on her?
Because she was wilding at one point.
No, not as far as wild. Like, of course, if she wilding, you can go on her. Like, I'm not
Oh,
saying.
yeah,
I'm
I'm
talking
saying she was
about
wilding like on
dirty,
social
clean.
media. She was saying on social media she was wilding a lot. And we going back and forth a lot. So I was like, bitch, don't let me pull the trigger. Do it.
See, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
But
that's
do
a
it.
different thing. When they're going on you, okay, cool. You could fire anything you want. I'm just saying, as far as what we were talking about, as far as like female and male, when they expose themselves to a nigga and try to go on them, but you've been fucking with this nigga, it doesn't really affect the guy, vice versa. But the only way it could is if a female's house was dirty or she's dirty and you try to go on her about being dirty later on, but you've been fucking type thing. That was a crazy moment for me, but yeah.
Hey man, yo, that was like the wildest shit ever, bro. Like, damn, that was. Yeah,
That's what I say. That's a Tyler Perry story for me. Like,
damn,
that's a book for real.
I'm like, I was involved in that shit. Like, damn, like I'm in the Tyler Perry movie. I was in the movie with y'all niggas.
I didn't even understand what was going on, bro.
I was in the movie with y'all niggas. I wonder what person was I, and like if we could like depict who like the guarantee like stand alone roles that they have. Like, you know, you have the bad guy, Tyler Perry, the good guy, the boyfriend. I wonder who we were in this movie.
So yeah, to that person. I couldn't even tell you. She was so like, that's what I'm saying. I couldn't even tell you. She was so believable of everything. Like, I didn't trust, but look, let me tell you before I say that, to show you that I'm not a dummy before I say this.
Very believable.
I just like you, I'm pretty sure. I never took her serious. She doesn't live here. She lives in Baltimore. I know she has not to be giving so much out, but she has a different life. I knew.
She is.
This is just your life when you come to DC. I know. I just didn't know she had how crucial she is. She had 2 lives in DC. That's the crazy part. She had 2 lives.
I think 3 or 4.
Maybe 4. A bitch ass nigga was supporting her through 2 of his friends. That's the craziest thing I can ever say.
What in the fuck?
Do you know the party we was at his I think it was his birthday party? I don't know if you even noticed, but she motherfucking asked this nigga Benji to separate me and you so she can talk to me, and then Benji come talk to me, and then she goes to you, and then after you, Benji goes talk to you and she come to me. You knew that?
Nah.
You ain't know that?
I know that shit.
That's a fact, my nigga. That's why I say he done the most bitch ass shit that
Benji a bitch ass nigga.
What nigga that's your friend gonna look after for the bitch? You playing games in between me and Sonny. So whenever, I know you don't remember, but just to think about it. So whenever Benji came around you at his party, he was distracting you so she could speak to me, then vice versa, just go like that. What nigga gonna do that?
I probably ain't paying no mind to that shit. You know,
it wasn't. No, that's how.
Like, you know, but you know me. I'm probably like, what the fuck you talking to me for, nigga? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm probably like, nigga, stop talking to me.
Right. I wasn't even thinking. I was just lit. I didn't even give a fuck. But to find that out, nigga, you was a dumbass. Like, she told me that. That's what I'm like. She told me. She was like, I told Benji. I didn't even expect her to say that type of shit. She was just like, yeah, I told him, can you do me a favor? Talk to Sonny while, or talk to Chris while I go. I'm like, what? Nope. What kind of bitch ass shit is that?
That's crazy.
And then he introduced us one day on a basketball trip. And we were talking about battle rap. You were sitting in the front. I don't know. Was I sitting in front of you? But we were just talking about battle rap. And then once this nigga was like, ho, 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 y'all got something else in common. I'm like, what you talking about? I don't know if you remember that day. That's when I first met you for real in the car.
He was in the car and shit.
Playing ball.
Yeah, we was in the car. I ain't know what we talking about shit.
He was like, ho, 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 y'all got something else in common. I'm like, what you talking about? He like, Kamiko, because I never knew her real name, to be honest. That's how much I never gave a fuck. Right. I just said Cece. That's all I ever said.
That's
Cece.
it. Yeah, Cece.
But he said Kamiko. I always be
Girl.
like, oh shit. I'd be like, who the fuck?
Oh shit, you got a name, nigga. Oh my god.
No, my fault. I'm just talking my fault, but I ain't really, you can bleep it out. You can bleep it.
Nigga's live.
This shit live though.
Yeah, live for you.
No, we good though. We good. But nah, like
her name is Jessica.
That's how much I didn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But
nah, but we real live was living the motherfucking R. Kelly Usher video, bro. Same girl shit.
yeah, facts, and that never happened to me before. That's why it's funny how it all
played
just
out, and
turned out.
it played out just like the video. Played out just like the video. We got together looking like, this is a girl.
Do you remember the bowling alley? Where we realized one more?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We realized the other one and shit. We're like, hey, so y'all.
I'm like, oh my god.
Definitely got a lot of common. God damn, motherfucker.
Yeah, exactly. I thought
Same
that's what I was like,
girl.
it's too much. Yeah, it's too much. It's too much. It's too much.
That shit was
That
crazy.
shit is too much.
The
I
other one was
promise
like, oh yeah. I was like, okay. After that, I think she realized after that, she was like, oh shit, that's crazy.
Whoa, I wish I could jump in her body to feel her
Yeah, I
heart.
know she-
Like,
yeah,
to
she
feel
was
her
looking
heart.
crazy. She looking crazy.
Shit. Well, hey, I didn't know you guys
We walked in
knew each other.
together and shit. We walked into Joan together.
We did that twice. We actually did it to her one time. What was that, Willie K's?
Yeah.
And we were just chilling and
She was like,
y'all
what
butt
the fuck?
buddies now. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. Same girl.
They be feeling crazy when they see us together.
Same
I
girl.
remember Dex. I always talk about this Dex moment. Were you at his birthday party at Willie K's?
I don't know. I've been at so many joints. I've been
Man,
messing
when
up.
I
Are you
first,
talking
this
about
when
my
I
birthday
knew, I'm so glad you got rid of this fucking girl. I don't even know where the fuck you found this girl at.
Oh, when my birthday drink
Oh,
and she came
Black
out there late
ass,
as fuck.
country ass, gold teeth
What's it
ass
called?
girl.
What's it called, folks?
You talking
Oh,
about,
see, oh yeah. See, I'm tripping. Yeah, I'm tripping. No, I ain't say to my mama, yeah. But yeah, that jump, I be thinking we on the phone and shit. My fault. I be thinking we on the phone. Man. I was like, Dex, what the fuck? We waiting on this bitch.
No, it's funny though. That's another same girl too.
But I ain't never.
Oh, you ain't go that far?
Yeah, I ain't never do anything.
Okay. That's out there.
She always showed interest, but I ain't know.
I did.
Because of another person. I was about to say. But yeah. Yeah. They were friends.
Friends. I did one time. Couple times.
But nah, Dex upset me with that one. I was like, what the fuck? And she thought she was the princess coming on late and shit. I'm like, the fuck?
So the princess though.
This bitch started smiling. She had gold teeth in her mouth. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh man, she got the
Where
gold
the
Jones.
fuck you find this
Look
bitch?
like the chat. What that motherfucker look like the chat? Yeah, ho.
Where the
Yeah,
fuck
ho.
you find? Yeah, ho. Fuck you find her.
Yeah, ho. 3-6 mile.
Has she ever reached back out to you ever, Dex? Dex.
This nigga, look. He hurt.
What the fuck is you doing?
Nah, what'd you say?
Hurt.
Has she ever reached back out to you?
Fuck no. Last time she reached out was Anita funeral. Cause Benji not telling everybody when shit start. So she hit me up, was like, when is the funeral? I like, shit, we trying to find out our dancer. Remember,
Oh,
Benji
so
put it
you
in-
talked to her that recent. Okay.
Nigga, that was what?
That's not that recent though.
Bro, it's
No,
not
because
recent.
when I seen her, that was years. Like that's like 3 years ago, 4 years ago.
Anita passed away
Maybe
3
5. I
years,
don't
for
know.
going on 3 years.
Yeah.
Anita passed
So
away
that was
2020.
Anita was what, a year ago?
No, longer than that. This is
2.5
2023, fool.
years ago. 2.5
Yeah,
years
like
ago.
2.5 years ago. She like
Damn.
2021, 2020, 2020, 2021, something like that.
No, but she still reached out to you. That's crazy.
I'm telling you why she reached out, because Benji didn't let everybody know what the fuck was going on. Like remember, most of us, all 3 of us didn't know when the funeral was. I found out a week before. I found out a couple days.
I'm at beef with y'all niggas one day though.
Yeah,
that's
nah,
crazy.
fuck
That
all
was
that
the only
shit.
nigga there though. That's crazy.
Nah, fuck all that shit.
Yeah, Sonny
So,
was though.
but no, listen. But listen though, she reached out. She reached out and was like,
you was
"Where
showing
the funeral
support.
at?" So I had to ask Benji for the funeral information. Then she was like, "What time to start?" I was like, 10 o'clock. And that's and then she reached out like, "You going?" I said, "I'm on my way up there now, but I'm just work." This last time I talked to her.
She wanted to rekindle with your ass.
Man, he wasn't rekindling shit. Bree was on Bree. So, remember Anita's birthday party at the bowling alley?
Uh-huh.
You know, Benji invited her while I was still with Bree.
Oh, hell
I remember
nah.
she came and shit. I was confused about that shit. I thought that was just some Anita shit.
So listen, her and Bree sitting side by
Yes,
side.
bro.
Her and Bree sitting side by side. Vaughn and
They got
Alicia
beat?
grabs Bree. Vaughn and Alicia grab Bree and say, "Let's go sit over here." Bree texts me, was like, "Come down here now before I beat this bitch up."
I ain't even noticed that. She was there.
Yeah, so me and Vaughn walking to get some. Me and Vaughn was walking to get. So he was getting him and Alicia something. I was getting me and Bree something. Then I heard somebody call my name, and I turn around. I don't see nobody. No pun intended. I don't see nobody at all. Then somebody call my name again, and I look back. I see this dark skinned girl with a fucking gold tooth. Who the fuck is that?
Hey, Vaughn used to cut
shit.
your hair, right?
Huh?
Yeah. Vaughn used to cut your hair, right?
Yeah. That's my dog, man.
That nigga, yeah, I remember last time, man.
My dog.
I ain't never seen a nigga cut someone's hair and then put the do-rag on the nigga and told him keep the do-rag on and shit. I'm like, what the
that
fuck?
shit was funny.
Don't you want to show
You
you
gotta keep it on, man. 'Cause I fucked up a little bit, but keep
But
it
no,
on, so lay down.
but y'all know
You gonna lay down a
the
little
funny
bit.
thing? That nigga
Just lay down.
heavy-handed is shit, bro.
I swear
Got a
he
little-
did
got
that
balls,
shit. I was like,
balls spot in there.
There wasn't no bro.
it's like, why the fuck is he putting the do-rag on this nigga's head? I thought that was so weird. I was like, bro, why are you putting the do-rag on his head? You just cut his hair. He didn't want that nigga to see nothing.
That's crazy.
A silk joint.
I don't want you to see it, man. I don't want you to see it, man. Still pay me.
Right. I don't know. Do you pay him? Or did you pay him?
Yeah.
Dex.
Yeah. Yes.
Dex.
Yeah.
Huh?
You paid him or not?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a paying like $10.
No. It's still, I would have still too, but I'm just saying he tried to pull that slick move like that.
Slick move is funny.
Slick moves.
Hurry, put the do-rag. No. Nah, put the mirror. Nah, fuck that mirror, man. Fuck that mirror. Put that do-rag on, man.
Let me see the mirror, bro.
Hey, you got, man, nah, you got to look at the mirror after 2 weeks, bro. Fuck that. Everything go back in. Everything go back in. That shit lay down a little bit. That nigga fucked up.
I used to get round shapers myself. I ain't. It took me a process to find out what was straight.
Get that round Jones.
This lesbian, when I was young, this little dyke joint used to cut hair around the way, so she just kept giving me the dyke. Yeah, they kept giving me the dyke joint. I'm like, God damn.
That's how they shaped their hair.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. She kept giving me the round jump. But then I found my own way. I started going to barbershop.
That's funny as shit.
She was giving me the round jump.
You gonna look like us.
I didn't even think about that till now. Yeah, she probably just shaping my shit up like her.
Yeah, she know what she know.
And that's before even the word dyke. That's crazy.
That shit always been available.
That's crazy. That was
no, that shit been out for a long time, bro.
What, the word dyke?
Yeah. Been out since the 60s.
Dyke girl.
Dyke.
Nobody says the word chop no more. That word came and went away fast.
That word
Hey,
came
what?
and went like the fucking season.
Say
Chop.
the butt again. So what with the what?
Chop.
Fuck that mean.
Like, you never heard a girl be like, boy, chop.
It's basically saying boy bye.
Yeah, you never heard that?
I thought I heard her say boy stop and shit.
Nah, I mean, they'd say that, but they'd be like, boy, chop. You don't remember that?
No.
Ziggy. Turn
Yeah,
entertainment
niggas
right
was
on.
saying chop.
I don't know what that is, bro. Chop and shit.
Yeah.
I ain't never heard that before. That's crazy. That might
Man,
be
that's
the one.
surprising
Might
that
be
you
after
don't
my-
remember that.
Might be after my shit. After my
I always wonder what's the next word. I always wonder, and it always surprises me. Like when sun came, it took me a long time to say sun.
You
A
know, some
long
New York
time.
shit.
Yeah, it took me
Yeah.
a long time to say sun.
Come on, son.
Son, go ahead. Come on, son. Son.
Man, that was some New
It
York
sounds
shit.
weird saying it now, son. Son, go ahead, son. Well, whatever, son.
Now, what slang word you know it took me a long time to say?
What?
Motherfucking Mo.
Who?
Mo. Man, go ahead, Mo.
Mo?
Yeah.
He said,
if I say, I don't say Mo at all, but
I
if
still
I'm
can't
joking
really say
around.
it, though. I still can't say it because I still use the same shit I use and shit.
What?
I'm using shit. I still, you know what I'm saying?
You know
Joe.
what I'm
say
saying?
Mo sometimes.
I still say
but
Joe
not
instead of
all
Mo.
the time.
Go ahead, Joe.
My
Yeah,
aunt still
that's
say that
when
shit.
I just said Joe, I know I don't use it, Joe.
Like, now, matter of fact, I don't even use Joe no more. Like, mostly I say
like-
young. I
I be
say
like, go ahead,
young all the
cuz.
time. I say young or cuz all the time. Like,
Young.
go ahead,
Yeah,
young.
I say young.
Like,
Yeah,
go
I say
ahead.
young son. Mo,
Only
if
say-
I say Mo is in a joking way, or anytime I say Mo, go ahead, Mo. Go ahead, Mo.
I don't think I don't think I ever said that shit though. Like,
Nah.
but I accept it now. I was like, y'all niggas keep talking about Mo. The fuck is that?
Yeah, what is that? I've always questioned that. Like, what is Mo? Like, how did y'all come up with Mo? Like,
Mo.
what is that?
Man, you gotta ask them. You gotta ask the creators of that bullshit.
They from the Simpsons and shit.
What the fuck?
Tavern, man.
Mo,
Tavern.
go ahead, Mo. You used to say kill?
I used to say that shit all the time. Kill.
Ain't that
You ever
Kill,
said?
Mo.
Oh, you like, go ahead, Bob.
always say go ahead.
Go ahead. Oh, no,
Hey.
yeah, that's your shit. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Wait.
Go ahead. Even on a text message, this motherfucker be like, go ahead. Go ahead.
What?
Like, go ahead.
Go ahead. He off the boat. That's your shit. He off the boat.
Boat, bro. Like, go ahead, bro. You off the boat. That's the shit right there. That's what I said. I use my standard shit I've been using. Even when new shit come out, I still don't say cap.
Yeah, I say cap. Stop the cap.
Hey, I only say
Yeah, I
it
say
right
cap.
to be funny.
My girl be
Like,
saying that shit a
man.
lot. My girl be saying that shit a lot. So I
Bree
kind
be
of like.
saying that shit. Bree say that shit
Like,
sometimes.
capping.
Like she like, man, these niggas out here be lying.
Hey,
Like,
stop
they-
the cap.
She like, man, they be capping. She
They be
like, they
saying
be capping,
butt on my
capping,
shit.
capping. I ain't got no more duct tape.
Stop the cap. Yeah, I say cap.
Nah, I be saying niggas be welling like shit. That's what I still be saying. But this nigga be welling like.
I heard another word like welling, like bucking them.
Oh yeah, bucking the shot.
You bucking them. I don't hear that at all no more. Man, you bucking them.
Nigga tell me that. I know you from the. I know you from the area I'm from.
Right. If you say it, yeah. Bucking them. I'm surprised you didn't hear about Chop though.
Lies, motherfucker. Bucking them lies. They plies.
I don't know another joke.
Hey, bro, I was watching this video. Speaking of Plies, I watched this video with Plies earlier. He said, man, fuck them Popeyes biscuits. I was dying, right? Because you know they got a new, strawberry biscuit and shit, bro. All it is a regular biscuit to me.
You just order some sex toys or something?
What are you talking about?
What was that Amazon package?
It's not I'm putting boxes together.
Oh, I thought you ordered some sex toys or something.
Here you go, being weird.
No, don't you be ordering them, Joe?
Bro, this nigga's weird as shit. Who the fuck come out of the booth talking about some fucking sex toys?
Didn't you tell me you ordered them off Amazon?
What are you talking about? I ain't say shit about no fucking sex toys.
The fuck y'all talking about?
That's Summers, bro. I don't even know what he's talking about.
The fuck?
Yeah, Summers.
It's on sex toys.
Fucking weirdo.
Ride or die. Y'all do you think Dex you getting married, Dex?
Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
You get married.
Gotta propose first.
When you gonna propose?
Probably sometime this year.
Damn. Man, about to speed that shit up, boy. Sometimes it's my boy. Damn. Okay. It's hard, dude. What's your time frame after you propose? What you looking like?
Probably like, I'm not gonna put a time frame on it because you gotta find the right venue. Y'all both gotta agree to the spot and shit like that. So probably I'll say like maybe like 2 years after, 2-3 years after, max.
2 years after.
Yeah. So if I propose this year, it's probably 2 years from now, 3 years from now, depending on if everything line up.
This is 23.
Yeah, so 2025, 2026.
26 and shit. You getting married? Okay, 26. All right. Chris, same question. Hello.
Right. I don't think he heard you. You first asked it.
Right there now and shit. Hello. Look.
What?
I asked you the same question. You getting married?
What?
You getting married?
Yeah. I'm gonna get married.
To your girl.
I'm gonna get married.
To your girl?
I'm not a person that's against that.
No, I'm saying to your girl. You getting married to your girl?
Person you with now, you think you can see yourself marrying her?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. It's yeah.
You gotta hesitate, dude. You hesitate? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, huh? Thinking?
Huh?
What do you think about possibilities? What do you think about? You think about what shit
No, I'm over that. Then I probably shouldn't have been in a relationship. But
Yep.
Yeah, I believe so.
You marry her? What time frame?
Oh no. Now, I don't know about no motherfucking time frame, man.
What kind of time frame you propose to?
But see, that's the thing. Like, let me say this. Like, I don't mind marriage, but I'll probably be so lost in a relationship or so regular, I'll probably forget about that shit. You know? Be like, oh yeah, this is the right thing to do. You know.
You know she gonna hint at that shit. Eventually.
No, of course, that's when I would know, because I wouldn't know. I'll just be
you
riding
gotta-
out in a relationship, you know.
Yeah, you might have to do what you gotta do. Both of y'all say y'all gonna get married. Dex said he gonna get married at 26.
He's about to do it sooner than the fuck. Just remember though, I want you to always remember this shit though, Dex. I don't want y'all to forget about this because I don't give a fuck how this sounds. I made y'all. I put y'all together. If I promise you, I'm gonna say this story right here. Funny, because I don't know if I told you this. There was a girl, we was at this birthday party, blah, 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 whatever her name is. She was screaming for Dex to come upstairs. And she was like, nigga, I'm not saying the name for a reason. Because we're on this.
I know he's talking about
yeah. So she upstairs saying, Dex, come up here. Then she like, hey, Chris, tell your brother to come up here. I made a decision. If I had told Dex to go upstairs, he would have never met Bree. He would have who gives a fuck? That's actually your girl. He would have never met Bree. He would have never met her. But I was like, you know what? For some reason, I was like, nah.
But no, you know the funny thing, the same vibe you was feeling, the same vibe I was feeling. I ain't want to go up there, like, because here's the whole thing. Cause she had hit me up.
I don't think you heard her.
I
don't
know
think you heard her. That's why
about.
I had to come tell you. But
I know who you talking about. It was her. It was her little thing.
She wore, and whatchamacallit, you gave her your sweater. You gave Bree your sweater to wear. She kept wearing that shit everywhere. That's what I say. Yeah, if it wasn't for me, y'all wouldn't be together. So just remember that.
Yeah, we
remember that shit.
And we left your ass at the fucking house because you ain't want to wake up.
Say it again. Say that again.
And we left you at the house because your ass wanted to wake up. It was a whole
at
lot
the party.
You was cuddled up with somebody.
No, that's why. That's what I was about to say, nigga. It ain't because I didn't want to wake up, nigga. Because I was trying to plan something, nigga.
With her.
But ain't nothing happened though. That was one of the craziest days. You don't understand, bro, how crazy that day was. There was three people.
You don't understand.
There was three
the
people
whole
there.
Party stayed the whole, like, the niggas ain't leaving until the sun came up.
That's when I first met whatchamacallit, your best friend shit. Physically saw her.
She kept saying, Can you? I was like, hey, take him home, bro. I'm trying to leave. That's one reason why Shorty ain't go home. We're trying to make sure you were straight.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
She's like, you gonna leave your brother here? I was like, hell no, I'm not leaving until he go.
Oh yeah, I found out me and Dex had a female in common too one time.
Same girl jump.
But I ain't never have sex with this girl. We just had the same. She randomly was like, this how surprising it was. Like, I was like, what? She was like, yeah, me and Dex chill one time. He cooked for me and shit like that. I'm like, what? Wait, what? What are you saying? And she was like, yeah, we chilled and all that. I'm like, Dex? Because I feel like you be to yourself. So I'm like, damn, he talked to you?
I know you talking about.
But yeah, that one girl, I'm glad you didn't end up with her with the gold mouth and stuff.
Gold mouth.
That was a crazy girl.
Shorty don't like her.
That's when I was like, man, you must be being nice to this girl, cause
I didn't like her, bro.
That's crazy.
She don't like the other. She don't like the dude either.
What you mean the dude?
You know the dude. Somebody want to beat him up.
Say his name. Give a fuck about that nigga.
So we're not saying names.
You already said his name.
All right, this box packed Sorry, it's the closet.
Oh yeah, that's what you want to do.
No, it's back up here. Oh, snap. I funny small box.
That was my secret. Cheating. It's crazy. Hey, give me some food, shorty. I go to work and shit. I don't want to go on that bitch. I can't wait till we go tomorrow. Tomorrow, we're going to be lit tomorrow. We're going to be lit tomorrow. What we got going on here? Oh, shit. Let me pause the shit.